Where I live, health and well-being is of most importance. It's a nice life, it's a nice place to live in, but it does have its challenges, I will say that. My name is Siyabonga Ngobo. I'm from here in Cape Town. I work here at the YMCA Athlone as a human rights ambassador. There's this thing that is happening in clinics now where if you HIV, there's a certain room that you need to go through. And everyone, it's not a secret. Everyone knows if you go there, then something is... So now people are scared to go to clinics because they're getting stigma, they're getting discriminated.
People still have denialism when it comes to acceptance and disclosure of their statuses. So the stigma is starting there.
The stigma that they get is in relation to either them being late for their appointments, or either if I was HIV positive, for an example, if someone is HIV positive and they miss the appointment, they face the stigma in the community by someone saying, that one is HIV positive. And then now they're in a facility where they think they will feel safe, but still the clinicians are also stigmatizing them, which is compounded stigma.
We're told in South Africa that you can get health service without actually wanting to get tested for HIV. But you go to clinics today, they will deny you service if you don't get tested for HIV. So I'm basically talking for those people and saying, no, but the law says this is not on. This person should be getting treated regardless whether they want to get tested or not.
SDR is short for Stigma Discrimination Reduction Project. So its aim is to reduce the stigma and the discrimination that is happening in communities. And what we do community awarenesses, we go to outreaches, we do community dialogues, whereby we engage with all parts of communities, whether you are from an informal settlement, whether you're a sex worker, whether you are using drugs, we speak with everyone so that we all understand the type of stigmas that these people are facing and how also as a community now we can help in understanding the stigma and then in thus reducing the stigma through dialogues and just having open dialogues with community members.
You know, as people, we are quick to judge, and that's the problem. But this project is eliminating that because it's educating people to just say, you know what, this person may be going through this, but try to be more understanding, try to be more human.
One of the highlights that YMCA is doing when it comes to interventions on HIV is to outsource the clubs. For example, what is happening inside here. It's easy for the community members to access treatment in their area, not to go maybe for 10 kilometers for them to get access.
We've seen a change in the attitude of our communities. Whenever they see our community healthcare workers, they smile, they wave. If there's problems, they call them in to ask for advice on certain things so that we are decongesting services from the clinics and just taking services back into the community where they're needed the most.
I remember there was no health for men, for example, in Kailicha. Now you can find about 2 or 3, which are easier to access to everyone.
It is very important that global issues are also aligned in addressing local issues because we are part of a global community. Yes, we've got borders, but today borders mean nothing. But as part of a global community, what is affected on one end of the world does affect an indirect proportion to the other side of the world. For an example, South Africa boasts a big HIV ARV program in the world with over 7.8 million on ARVs. And we're getting a lot of this money to make sure that we have this program from the United States of America through USAID. So it does have a link between the two.
In my work, I've learned to be more sensitive. I've learned to be more patient, and I've learned to educate myself before I assume.
Oh, my hope for the future is HIV-free generation. It's clear. HIV, STI, and TB-free generation. That's my hope.
My hope for the future in communities that are struggling is that people be more sensitive. People get educated well and we improve our health system.
The change I've seen in this region in the last 5 years is that health is everyone's business.